have a chat with them, and then you come back to me while we are dealing with the other items.
Very few minutes, my lord.
My lord, before they are discharged, we have an objection to that line of progress, because the file before the court is E002 of 2025. Counsel for the petitioners has raised issues relating to a file that is not before the court.
That's what, counsel, really. You are splitting hairs. I know we are dealing with petition number 2. Don't think I am so poor in my understanding as to not understand that we are dealing with petition number 2 and that I am the one who raised the question of consolidation. Because it is a requirement in the law. Petitions of like parties to be consolidated.
My lord, I'm in agreement. Allow me to make my point on that. My prayer is we deal with the issues in the file number 2, and since we'll be going back to file number 1, because as it confirms the parties are there, we deal with the issues there comprehensively, because we have applications pending in that file. We have applied to strike it out.
That's fine, counsel.
So we pray that...
if you like, we will even go through the whole process, the whole of this process in petition number 1.
I so pray, my lord.
If you like. But for now, I'll give, for petition number 2 to be complete, is it going to be consolidated or not? And I will need to have an answer to that.
In a few minutes, my lord.
All right. Issues. We are looking at page 4 of 7. Contested and uncontested issues. I think it may be a bit early because I saw the response today from 4th petitioner who is indicating in any event that you have only filed a holding response. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
But let me tell you what I see to be the issues. I think in petition number 2, one of the key issues will be whether the 4th respondent was eligible to contest. All right? Yeah. That is one of the key issues. There may be some sub-issues in it, but I think that is a key issue. The second key issue is whether the overall outcome of the election reflected the will of the people. And under that, there are also a number of sub-issues, for example, irregularities in counting, sourcing of the wrong personnel, and so on and so forth. All those, they're all in the petition. Other than those 2 key issues, is there something else that the parties really think this court will be determined?
The
Yes.
standard one. The standard one. We shall bear the costs.
Okay. For that, as when we come to the towards the end of this, we'll even discuss how costs will be dealt with. Okay. But those are the 2 key issues that I sort of saw, and I know there are sub issues in them, so that we are not straying too far from what is the core of the case. Is that correct? Adrian Kamodo, you don't look happy today. I want you to be happy, to smile for the camera. As an officer of the court. Are you okay? You have something to say?
Well, I'm hoping that the court finally will put a smile on my face.
Okay. You mean at the far end? All right. We'll see.
Yes, my lord, I think we can have those as the major issues.
The 2 major issues. Okay.
With sub-issues, as you say.
There are sub-issues. Any counsel with a different opinion on that? Including, of course, the issue of costs, which will come to towards the end. Then now we need to identify the interlocutory applications that have been filed. The first one is the one in respect of which we have just made some directions. It's not actually the first, it's the last, because it was raised today, and the application itself has not even been filed. But there is the certificate a notice of motion and certificate that came up on 22nd. 22nd December by the petitioner.
Yes, yes, my lord.
And I think I only dealt with item number 2 in that notice of motion of 22nd December.
Yes, yes.
Items number 3 or prayers number 3 to 9 are yet to be dealt with.
Yes, my lord.
So those will be the subject of responses and directions today. Can we give directions?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
And perhaps maybe I don't know whether there is any that is objected, because if he's conceding to some, then or all of them, then we don't need to do much.
Let's see. On applications, that is a notice of motion dated 22 December. Prayers 3 to 9 are the ones which have not been dealt with. Directions. Are these challenged?
Yes, my lord.
Yeah.
The application is challenged.
Yes.
Yes.
So they are challenged, Mr. Kamani?
Yes, Adrian Kamodo for the fourth respondent.